Thank you, Bharat. Thank you very much, Rajesh Haritu, Jagraj Zinni. I appreciate that. Wow, what a powerful leadership today. Every speaker did a phenomenal job, and I can go on and talk about each and every one of them. And icing on the cake is by our awesome, double diamond going crown, Ganesh and Rekha Shinoy. Uh, what a wisdom, sharing from the heart, and nuggets after nuggets to really tell the journey at the same time, making very important points. So much value addition. So Ganesh and Rekha, we truly appreciate you, both of you, for taking time and to come and share with us. And we are mightily blessed, guys, like all of you. We are mightily blessed with our incredible, awesome uplines, Sangeeta's parents, they're sponsored in the business. As a matter of fact, they're visiting us right now. They are at our home. And we're very blessed, that they thought about us and blessed with this amazing business. And upline to them, Kulin and Meena Desai, they were the neighbors of Sangeeta's parents. And we had no idea about this business. And they drove from New Jersey to Michigan. And that raised our belief and confidence. And we are wonderful friends. And we always look up to them. And then upland to them, crown direct in the business. We have seen Kanti Lata as a platinum in the business. And now the crown direct in the business is a humongous organization. We're so proud of their love, the friendship, the leadership guys, and all the great leaders, and Bill and Peggy, who has an amazing impact in our life. What we are today is because what the values and principles, what Bill and Peggy taught us, and we took it to the heart, and that has led us into this amazing organization. So, today our topic, when I jump into that, we're going to talk about profitability, which everybody wants to be profitable. We're going to talk about retention because you want to retain more IBOs, okay? And we're going to talk about requalification, okay? And so we're very excited about it. But before I go further, I'd like to have my wife Sangeeta to say a few words. As I mentioned, we build a business together, and whether it is United States, Canada, India, UK, Australia, Singapore, New Zealand, Sangeeta is always with me to help me build a big business. So here you go.
Thank you so much, Raj. I know I have a few minutes. I'm going to try to cover up. Well, I'll talk from my heart. Hi, everyone. So proud of you for being on this call, on this webinar. Thank you so much, Ganesh, for, my goodness, your words of wisdom. You definitely pour your heart. And all the speakers who have spoken this evening, thank you so much for your leadership, your love, your friendship. We just love you and respect you tremendously. But gosh, our journey, just to give you a snapshot of our journey, started many years ago. We were newly married, living in one-bedroom apartment, had a good corporate careers. And then, Raj was always looking to do something. And thank goodness my parents got started and they thought of us that, hey, I should definitely talk to my daughter and my son-in-law about this business. And I'm so glad they did. And for many months, we didn't understand the business because business was built quite differently than right now. Imagine there was no cell phone. So the communication was like incredibly crazy, but if you don't know, you don't know, right? So that's how our journey started in a one-bedroom apartment. And once we caught the dream, never looked back. We just worked hard and made it happen. We were away from our uplines, Kulin and Meena, Kanti and Lata. We were like 700-800 miles away from them, But once we made a decision to build the business, we did. We worked hard and we did everything. Of course, we didn't we made a lot of mistakes, but our intention was always to do the right thing. It was never to, have a short vision or hurt somebody or to take advantage of someone. That was never our intention. Of course, we made mistakes. We had a lot of failures also, Many people quit on us. People said no to us. We flew many miles. We drove many miles. We kept our kids with babysitters. We paid the price, but we did not let other people's opinion or their decisions really affect us, control us. We just, because we were really connected with our uplines on a consistent basis, and we never missed the association. So we always understood our dream. We always had the bigger vision and the dreams in front of us all the time. We didn't let small things, small failures really control us and put us really back, and really, had a pity party or cried, and, all those things, that how come, why this is not happening to me. Of course, we feel sorry for those people, but, and we felt, for that moment, disappointed, but we learned that, hey, you know what, we just have to get up, dust ourselves, and look for somebody who is willing to have something more in their life. So that's what we did. And when we were building the business, right now the way we have built this business is completely different. And that's how I duplicated my uplines. Our role was more on a maintenance business. Husbands was out there creating the business, and of course I was there with Raj, building the business, building relationships. When we were showing the plan, I was there with him, and mainly was maintaining the business. But today, my goodness, the business has changed 360 degrees. As much as he can create, I have the same responsibility, and I have the same opportunity to go out and create that business myself too. And it was not easy, looking at the social media and connecting with people. You may not think right now, but I'm the most shy and most introvert person, but that was, I just had to really realize that my dreams are bigger than my fears. And, that was the most uncomfortable thing I had to do, and I still do. But that's the only way I can teach people that, hey, I'm doing it. I'm doing something that's really uncomfortable for me to do. That's the only way I can teach someone and guide them. So, I have equal responsibility now, as a wife, to also connect people on social media, have a conversation, drop the message, and take them through the process, and ladies, you have such an amazing, I believe that ladies can connect people so easily. We are that people that would love to talk and love to connect with people. And, you have such an amazing niche to really go out and build a business. So, don't take that for granted. And as far as retention, you just have to build yourself, your self-esteem, your self-confidence, your relatability. You are connecting with people, and what Ganesh said, not to judge people. You don't understand what people go through, what situation they have. So don't judge them, or don't put them down, or your responsibility is to really encourage people, and by listening to them, you will understand where they are and what they're going through. So that's how you're going to connect with them. But all the business that we have built all these years, and ladies can make it or break it, and I had so many opportunities for me to gossip and talk about this person or that person, but I never did that. That's where ladies really need to understand that you can really make it or break it. Your role is to really listen to ladies, when you listen to the ladies, have the communication also with your husband, that this is what's happening with this group of people, with this IBOs in their life. This is what they are going through. This is what their struggles are. And that's what I have done. I've talked to Raj, and then, when we would counsel with them, we would really help them out, or maybe one-on-one, we'll just, sit down with them, break the bread together, or go out for lunch, before these timings, or even now in the Zoom call, if you have that opportunity to connect with them, and let them know that, hey, we believe in you. I know what you're going through, but we're always here for you. So retention is very vital as when you connect with them, when you really deep down be concerned about what they're going through, and help them retention also, help them to be profitable in the business, from very beginning. Wow, Amway is coming out with amazing products, and now your goal is to, how can my every new IBO become profitable, with investing a little bit in the business by giving out samples, understand the little bit of selling skills, with all that we have. You got to learn to be creative and how you can grow your business. So I hope that you, really sit down with each other as a husband and wife, and sit down with your growing upline, and really have a game plan that how you're going to grow your business in 2021, because this is the perfect time to build your business. So I know Raj has a lot of great points to cover. I don't want to take his time, but truly, truly appreciate this leadership. I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything that you do. Chuck and Uma, your leadership, your organization is just incredibly awesome. Chetan and Vanita, we love you. Sajid and Intizar, Sid and Roop, Firdaus and Nilafar, Nick and Parul, Pankaj and Archana,
Dr. Mrs. Brach.
Yes, of course. Oh my goodness, the words of wisdom that came from Mr. and Mrs. Brach in just a matter of few minutes. I mean, everything she said was like bang, bang, bang. The most powerful people with the most biggest hearts, and just biggest dreamers, and a great visionary. Wow, to go diamond in India in 1 year, remarkable. They have done it, and they have continued to really still at this age, to have that passion. Oh my goodness, I wish I could talk more and more about every diamond and our greatest friends that we have. We love them so dearly, but make this year count for you. Make it happen. We truly, truly believe in you, and let us know anything we could do to help. Okay. So Raj, here's all yours, honey.
All right. Thank you so much. Wow. That's a phenomenal nugget, Sangeeta, you shared. I truly appreciate that. And, it's awesome, guys. I wish, we would have a lot more time for Ganesh to continue to talk, and same to Chuck and Uma, all the diamond panel, and Crown Direct, Mr. and Mrs. Dr. Brach. But you know what? We are limited time. So I'm going to dive into this one. I want to talk about profitability, because, the reason people are in the business because they want to build a profitable business. So let's talk about it, how to build a profitable business. So width is profitability. Depth is a security and stability. You all know it, but very important. It's not just that. It's about to have proper balance of width and depth. It is called a proper structure to create a profitability. Not just the width, not just the depth, but a proper balance of width and depth. That creates the profitability. So, and the width, that's a secret of building the depth. You can't build a depth if you don't have the secret. Now, so I'm going to highlight a couple of points about building the depth and talk about profitability. Now, the reason to have structure, right structure, is that so that you, in a real sense, build a network-based asset which will create an ongoing income for you. And that's why Amway has a really mastermind marketing plan. Same thing, all the new FAA, GAR is all designed in such a way that you've been rewarded mightily, not just behind the width, not just behind the depth, but having the proper width and depth, that's what we're going to talk about. So, to build a depth, okay, so let's talk briefly about it and jump into other stuff, okay, is that you need to have right people, okay, all right, you need to have right width, okay. So my motto, okay, is here, let's talk about this. Nobody should start their platinum qualification without having a 6 legs honoring the partnership, 9 legs bonus check. Now, this is one of the most forgiving business. If you are sitting here right now and if you don't have that thing, don't worry about it. But the moment you know that how you can build a profitable business, that you need to suck up the truth and work towards it, guys. Okay. Now, so once you have that width, okay, you can't build a depth just by having a one leg, okay, because your upline is working at that time, okay, all right, and so you want to learn from upline and how you go wide, guys, okay. To build a depth, you need to have a relationship. Sangeeta talked about develop trust, okay, and you need to do a lot of groundwork, okay. That's how you build the depth, guys, okay. Doing the product demonstration, driving with them, or doing the Zoom call, okay, to do the process meeting, okay, and not just the mechanic part of the business, but you also want to go through life with them. Make sure that you're adding a value. Make sure that you're resolving any concern, the conflict, any negatives. It's not just many times people misunderstand that, just by teaching the mechanic is there, some portion of it, but many things other than mechanic that you have to pay attention to drive the depth in the organization, guys. Okay, and and you continue driving depth till you find a partner who can 100% duplicate you. And I never stop building a depth in any organization, guys. Colin Rupal Choksi, download them. Nick and Parul, Sunny Diamond Direct, download them. Founder Council member, Mr. and Mrs. Dr. Raj. I still get involved where I need to involve to keep that depth going. Very important, guys. Okay. Now, so a couple of points. Make sure that you also, to build a depth, do not give, as Chuck was talking about, do not make hero to somebody who has not earned it. Why? Because if you really edify somebody who has not built the business to the level that you edifying, then people look up to them and they do not have the maturity in terms, they blow their organization. And you lost the depth right there because you thought this is the guy here. He is a leader because of the pin, and you start edifying him, but they have not earned the maturity, how to resolve the conflict, how to handle the organization. In terms, you lose that. So it's very important that how you build the structure right, how you build a proper width, proper depth, so that you have a right structure to have the profitable business. Okay. Okay. So now, if you look at the Amway marketing plan in every country, because we have many people in the different countries, every step for USA, 100 PV than 300 PV, the 200 PV difference, 300 to 600, 300 PV difference, 600,000, 400 PV difference, and so on, more and more kept going. Why? Because as you as a person, we are the best product for Amway Corporation all around the world. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Best quality products. But you as a person, can at the most, if you work really hard, you can go Ruby direct in the business. But to become Emerald direct in business, to become Diamond direct in the business, you got to have the team. And that's why the difference is there, because the only way you can fill up the difference from 1,000 to 1,500 to 2,500 to 4,000 is that you build the organization in a right way. Okay. Now, I want to talk to you. Okay. I want to give an example to you so that you understand, even though you heard many times, but it's very important to understand that where is the profitability come from. PIN is not the profitability. PIN is one of the variable of the profitability. Okay, anybody could be 1,000 PV, for example, in US is at 12%, but there's a difference between 1,000 PV and 1,000 PV. Let's give an example here. I hope you all can see that. He's a guy, he's 1,000 PV in the business, And he said, I'm making my first circle work, doing a 300 PV, which is absolutely doable with the products what we have. And he has only two legs. One is a 600 PV, one is a 100 PV in the business. So as per 1000 PV, $3,000 worth of business, 12%, $360. This guy has per 600 PV, 9%, 100 PV, 3%. So differential of that is $189 this guy makes. Guy named A as an example. Now, he's all 1000 pin. This guy, B, is also 1000 pin. He also do 300 pin personal circuit, making his first circle work, but he has 4 legs as 1000 pin in the business. And that's a structure is very important. So look at this. One leg is 300 PV, 150, 150, 100. So at the top 300 from corporation, they both get $360, but after distributing money to their downline, as per the bonus, this guy B has a $270 he makes versus this guy 189. So he makes $81 more. So is that the pin? Not the pin, not just the pin. Along with the pin is the structure. So it's extremely important that you are from very beginning paying attention to the structure. If somebody asks me, if I were to redo it again, how would I build my platinum SIP? I say I would work hard to have the right foundation that has 6 legs honoring partnership, 9 legs bonus checks, once and for all, building the right platinum SIP. So what I can do, I become an example for my team that how to build a proper platinum SIP. Okay, and once you do that, okay, your duplication goes on and on, all around the country, all around the world. Let's talk about this now, 7500 PV, profitability, width and the depth in a proper way. Okay, so if you're 7500 PV with 3 legs, one is 4000, one is 2500, and 1000 PV. Both are called silver. You get a pin from corporation, you get a certificate from the corporation, you get a recognition from upline. You build a business not just for recognition, and you build a business for reward and recognition. Okay, all right. So now, if you do 7500 PV like this, after all the differential, you make $1,395. With the same thing as we talk about, if you have 6 legs honoring partnership, 4000 PV, 1500, 1000, 600, 300, 150 PV, and other 3 legs are like 100 PV, 150 PV. Those are the PV check, this is honoring partnership leg. Your income is $1,877. Difference is about approximately $500. But it's not just $500 difference we're talking about. When you're structured like this, it's a lot of posture, it's a lot of stability, and you are building a business not just to be at that pin. When you're structured like this, you're gonna move on to Q12 in the business, founder platinum in the business, making substantial income. And not only that, with your example is the right example, people in your team, you can stand and tell them. We always say that people in business do not do what you ask them to do. People in the business do what they think you do in it. What kind of example you are. Okay. Now, remember I told you, this is one of the most forgiving business. So don't worry about it that if you're sitting right now, you don't have the structure, but you know what? I got the truth. I got to roll up my sleeve and start work on it, because once the foundation is right, business works, guys. Okay, there's no magic in the business. Okay, now, so it's extremely important that you are building the business for profitability with the right structure. Okay, now I want to talk to you another point to you about retention. Okay, we all want to retain our IBO. Okay, now, so what is important for retention? Okay, now, the reason people stay in the business is that 2 reasons. Either people are making money or people have hope to make money. There are 2 reasons. Okay, either they're making money or they hope to make money. So, you know, to retain, we have made this mistake, but I'm so happy that we have those amazing process steps to select the right partner by educating them in front, that not just what the business is, but also what it takes to build a business, what is expected from them, and having the enough knowledge of building a business if they want to. If they don't, they become a client. Okay, and that is very important. So retention comes when people are educated about it, people are aware about it. The reason people quit the business because they don't have knowledge, they don't have understanding. In terms, they don't have hope. If there is a hope in the future, there's a power in the presence, there's a happiness in the presence. And that only comes when you're knowledge, guys. Okay? Retention comes that if you are adding a value, okay, in your team, giving a proper guidance. That's how people stay in the business. Okay, and relationship. Now, relationship is not just being with them to go for a movie or get together for dinner or getting on a phone and chat with them. The relationship, building the business relationship, helping them. At the end of the day, the social relationship will only last for some time. But when you are involved in somebody's business, helping them to build a business, doing the process steps with them, helping them to launch IPO, giving them knowledge about the products, taking the negatives from them, helping them to overcome life. They need to see that I'm getting a value from you. Okay, and that only comes when you take eyes of yourself and put it on other people, guys. Okay, it's not just a depth of process steps knowledge. Do you care? Are you interested in their success? Are you thinking good about them? How good you are at resolving conflict in their business, so they feel confident about you. Okay. Yeah, be a giver attitude and not a taker attitude. People retain in the business when they know that my upline is always thinking about me, my interests. Okay, my upline is very predictable. Doesn't matter whether I went through surgery or a job challenge or a financial challenge or a family challenge. When my downline called me, I'm a predictable guy. I was big smile on their face. And I said, I love you, very proud of you. I take the phone call when I don't feel like I'm taking the phone call. But you know what? I do care. People got to see that. The thing what they don't see in corporate America, the thing what they don't see in other business, they got to see in you. That's why they say, you know what? These are the right people, the right company. Okay, right. So that's very important. But at the same time, can you retain everybody? No. You can stop quitters from quitting the business. So don't worry about it. The people that quit the business, they want to quit, they can quit. But I want to make sure I want to do the right thing, what I'm supposed to do, so that people stick to me. Okay. Now, why people quit? Because sometimes people make them, I'm upline. You respect me. You edify me. You do things for me. When I come to your town, make sure to take me out for dinner and you pay for me, because I have come to do favor to you. No, I'm always there. I'm a humble servant. I'm your upline means I'm there to serve you. Ask Dr. Baraj how many times I've been to Punjab, even though it was way before me, diamond, EDC, double diamond crown track. And I can go on, and I can talk the same thing about my leaders, guys. Chaitanya Rastogi, Chakanuma Kakari, Nick and Paru, Pankaj Rachna, Seed and Firdosh, and I can talk on and on about all these guys. Sajid Intizar. Okay. So, come and pick me up from the airport, drop me off. No, guys, you don't demand those stuff. People might do that under obligation right now, but as they grow, like your children grow, and they figure it out, what is not going right, then they don't love you, they don't respect you, they don't look up to you. Being upline doesn't mean, okay, so it's very important, guys. Okay, when you do something that benefit you but don't benefit them. Hey, I'm going 4,000 PV, so make sure that you do 1,500 PV. Okay, they might do it, but then they figure it out. All the time I make a decision, is this something gonna benefit them? Is that gonna put some money in their pocket? That's how I make the decision. Okay, the people do not stay in the business, do not retain, because you be too manipulative. Talk with people a clear heart. Whether I talk to Johnny or whether I want to talk to Mary, whether I talk to Chetan, whether I talk to Chuck, or whether I talk to Ganesh, I'm gonna be honest and same and be truthful, guys. No manipulation. Okay, yeah. Okay, and as Sangeeta talked about, do not gossip about them. People need to feel good to be around you, to be part of the team. So those are the things to keep in mind, to retain the IBM organization. That's how you build a big organization. That's how you be a profitable business. And don't hurt anybody's ego, guys. Don't get in any competition with people. Good competition is good, but not a jealousy competition, guys. Okay, those are my points about retention. Okay, now I'll briefly talk about requalification. That is one of the most important points. Requalification. More aware and more knowledgeable you are from very beginning, that helps you. Okay, the requalification process. So number one, fundamentals of requalification process: you do not chase the pin, chase the structure. Do not chase the pin. Pin is temporary. Pin is a temporary reward, and maybe long-term recognition. Wow, this guy is silver dragon business, platinum the business, so on. I want not just a pin, I want not just recognition, reward in the recognition. So do not chase the pin, chase the structure. Okay, now, so the way to build a business, there's nothing called a perfect business. I'm still fixing my business. Okay, so, but it's very important that at least the elasticity, it should be only 20% variation in the perfection of building a proper business. You cannot have a 20% right variable and 80% wrong variable. There's no way in the world that you can catch up those 80% variation to requalify. Okay, so this is what I would recommend. Okay, to keep in mind, so that whatever the pin you are, you requalify that pin. Okay, so focus on the structure we talk about. Okay, that of course we don't expect someone to have 6 legs on partners with 1,000 PV in the business. No, you need to have 3 to 4 legs. Okay, 4,000 PV, 4 to 5 legs, 7,500 PV, 6 plus legs. You have it's a structure, pin with a structure. Then how many people in your team are developing the mindset to become an entrepreneur? How many people are getting education about the products, how to use the product, how to market the products, how to promote the products? How many of them are listening the education program they're part of, to listen streaming, read a book, attend association? So if you just working with your team to do the volume,